To find the number of unshared electrons in an element in its ground state, you must first write the electron configuration of the element in the ground state, which we showed in the previous problem. Also previously mentioned, the s block has only one pair possible. The p block has 3 and the d block has 5. Since you want to use a configuration for the current level, make sure you label the magnitude of the different blocks as quantum levels correctly. Because all the elements we are working with here are first row transition metals, the ground state configuration of each element would be argon in brackets 4s2 and 3dx. X would be the number of electrons that the element has.
Go.
None of these transition metals are in the p block. You would write the configuration in this form. 3s because it has 2 pairs possible. Actually, it would be 4s and 3d with 5 pairs. Pause it.
Go.
For each electron, there would be an arrow. Each arrow is an electron. Hund's rule must be followed. This states that all orbitals must be occupied by one arrow before forming electron pairs. All of these metals already have the s block filled. So you would fill it like this with Hund's rule. Now, it depends on the number of electrons in the d block and finding how many unshared pairs there are.
Go. Go.
Manganese has 5 electrons in the d block, and since the s orbital is already filled, there will end up being 5 unshared pairs because each only has one arrow, and none are actually paired.
Go.
Iron has 6 electrons to be distributed, so the first 5 electrons will spread out, and the last one will have to be paired, leaving 4 unshared electron pairs. Cobalt has 7 pairs to spread out, meaning 2 pairs will be formed. 2 will be formed, leaving 3 unshared pairs.
Go.
Nickel has 8 electrons, meaning the initial 5 will be spread out, and 3 pairs will be made. 2 unshared pairs are left over. Copper has 9 electrons, so 4 pairs will be made. 1 electron is left unpaired.
Go.
Zinc has 10 electrons, so all pairs will be filled. The d block can only hold 10 electrons, so there will be 0 unshared pairs left over.